Stanislav, I'm a musician from Ukraine and I'm trying to obtain EB1A talent visa to be in the US and become a resident. What kind of achievements and recognition should I have to achieve this goal? My friends, today we're going to be discussing this important topic, and in this video you will also learn how to get a free evaluation of your EB1A case. Let's go! Hello my dear friends, I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. We are discussing EB1As for musicians from Ukraine, and I'm going to cover the criteria, the examples of this visa, the problems, the process, the timing, and everything else you need to know. First of all, why am I covering such a specific topic? Well, because we have a lot of clients from Ukraine who are here in the US on U4U or TPS programs, and a lot of those people are from the art. Not only musicians, but in general, actors, people from circus performers, artists, and other professions. But musicians is something that I want to cover today because everybody loves music, right? Who doesn't? Let's remember what is EB1A visa. And contrary to what the US website says and what a lot of people think, that EB1A is not achievable by good professionals, I don't believe this, I don't buy it, because I know that any good professional in any category could get EB1A visa. How does USCIS measure the talent for EB1A visa? So we have 10 criteria of measure of any talent, and we need to prove at least 3 of them, but we want to get 6 or more. And also it's important to know that any kind of art, petition, and especially musicians have 2 additional criteria which are not available to categories like science, business, sport, and others. If we have 2 more criteria which we can prove, that significantly improves our chances to get an EB1A visa for art category, and especially for musicians. Also, we need to remind ourselves that one approval for one family member grants the green card not only to the main petitioner, but also to his or her spouse, and also to the kids below 21 years old who are not married. And the timing to get things done is about 6 months to get things together for the petition, file it, get it approved within 15 days of expedited processing, and then, depending on the circumstances, about 9 months to schedule the interview at the embassy, or anywhere from 3 to 12 months to get the green card if we are located in the US and we want to get the adjustment of status procedure, provided that we are capable of doing this. Now, let's switch to the criteria. And here, guys, I have an extensive experience proving the talent of the musicians. We have a piano player, we have a violin, we have rock bands, we have singers, jazz singers, rap singers. So a lot of people that actually sing or play an instrument, but also we have the professions that surround the art, the music. So let's say producers or people who write music. We have an O-1 case for a ghostwriter, right? Somebody who writes the music, and people who buy that music pretends that they did it. Okay, you guys know how this industry works. So extensive experience. Let me guys tell you, the musicians are really good candidates to get the green card, especially if you have awards, if you hold concerts, if you go from country to country or town to town and you perform on the stage and you get the recognition in the press, right? So, and of course, things may be different for this person or that, but if we get that, this is a really good core of the case to get the green card. What else we have? So we have awards, we have press about our musicians, we have the judging the work of others. So if they call you for competitions, some kind of beauty contest, and why beauty contest is here, Stanislav? Well, because the judging the work of other professionals is very expensive criterion, because we can be a judge in the allied industries. Music is the one industry, but singing, dancing, beauty contest, and things like that, they are allied industries, right? Allied fields. Someone who is a professional in the music industry can also be a judge in other things and other competitions. Beyond that, we want to have a critical leading role that could be proved if you perform for a club or organization or association or a theater or a museum or some kind of agency, right? Something that has the reputation. If you play an opera and things like that. Also, your own band or the group where you play could also be the organization with a high reputation. Beyond that, we want to see that you actually go on the stage and perform, right? That's the showcase criterion. That one, I want to be very extensive with a lot of concerts, going to places and performing. It could be restaurants, it could be big stages, theaters, clubs, and things like that. Also, if you contributed something in the industry, if you created some new genre, or you created some methodology of playing an instrument, or singing, or warming up your throat before you sing, that gives you a lot of results. That in itself also could be a contribution in the industry. Also, if you teach other people to sing, to play, to get ready psychologically for performance, if you create the plays, if you write scripts, that also could be contribution. Further, if one of the performances that you're a part of is commercially successful, that could be an additional criterion. So you guys see that a regular musician or singer or someone from this industry, regardless if it's Ukrainian or not Ukrainian, if you perform on the stage and you have some recognition for that, that's basically all we need. Of course, it's always possible to get improvement in a petition by drafting the academic articles about the history of music, about the trends, about the educational methodologies and things like that, right? And of course, there are PR agencies that may assist with those kind of things. And the press coverage, right? Also, PR agencies are helping our clients to establish that criterion unless you don't have it in the past. So now let me tell you guys about a little secret in this type of petitions. But before that, the free evaluation of your case. If you want to know whether you have the potential in your case, what kind of visa is good for you, which criteria will satisfy, which we can improve on, you need to go through the procedure called free evaluation. The link is below this video. All you need to do is click on it and fill out the form, so within 2 days I'll get back to you and let you know all those things that I mentioned. And if I see the potential in your case, then I will invite you to the complex immigration planning, where I will build in 2 phases your written winning strategy for your petition. What is something that everybody needs to understand? And this comes naturally from the industry. I know for a fact that everybody from art industry, singers, dancers, performers, and other people have a lot of some achievements in the beginning of the career when they were of the younger age. For example, a pianist, a piano player is going on the tours and participating in nominations and competitions before 18, 20 years old, because that's how industry is built. That person establishes his or her professionalism within the first 18-20 years of their life, and then they just reap the yields and everything else that were built on those achievements. And a lot of times those people do not participate in any competition, right? They just, maybe they work in a theater or opera or some other places, and they don't compete, they don't really do anything. This is totally normal, guys. Don't worry about this if you don't have fresh awards, nominations, if you don't have fresh tours and things like that. As long as you had those things in the past, even in the remote past, we're still going to be able to use them. What I need, those type of things, tours and concerts and participation in larger events. And right now, you continuing your career doing things with some big famous brands and continuing to develop your career, but in a high scale. As long as we have that, I guarantee we will have 3, 4, maybe even 5 criteria, and we can build on adding on top of that. So go through the free evaluation process. If I say that you have the potential in your case, continue to the complex immigration planning, and once you set with understanding what needs to be done, how much it's going to cost, what's the timing of that, the third step is hiring myself and my team and proceeding to the next 6 months of developing your petition. Smash that like button if you're enjoying my content. Of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel, smash that bell button not to miss the future videos, comment, ask questions, and also the links to my other social media like Twitter, Telegram channel, Instagram, TikTok are below this video. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.